Okay, I'm back at Tip Top Engineering at Huddersfield, and surprise surprise, my favourite car has returned to the stables, which is the Riley ERA. So it's looking a bit sorry for itself at the minute. So the body and a few more bits are off it, so that the gearbox, which expired on James, can be repaired.
That's right. So short course, VSCC short course Prescott last year, on the second practice run the gearbox let go in a big way coming out of Pardon hairpin, changing first to second. So yeah, we expect it to be second gear that's all mashed up in there.
Yeah.
Second gear has gone before at Prescott a couple of years ago. We managed to do a 48-hour rebuild on it, but now we've run out of spare gears, so we're going to have to do something a bit better. These are the gears that broke in it last time. In fact, all the teeth were off second gear completely.
Right.
So that's the bit of the lay shaft. This is a cluster of 4 gears altogether, machined from solid. And rather than replace the whole lot with tricky hobbing right up to a shoulder, we've just replaced the offending gear, and then we've dog driven it back together to the original, these 2 gears and that one. To save a bit of money, really. It's definitely making a whole cluster.
And why not?
And then the mating gears on the main shaft are these 2, and they slide up and down. It's a normal silent third gearbox principle, so that one was moulded as well. So we remade those 2 as a pair, and so these are the internals which will be going back in here. Unfortunately, as we've taken the body off this morning, Ollie, this is our new starter. Ollie, he's been with us since Monday. So we've thrown him in at the deep end.
Yeah,
definitely. We've discovered that the gearbox casing is a lot more cracked than we first thought. We knew it had a crack in it, but it's going to be either a massive welding job or using a spare casing that we've got up there. Because David Hawkins, when he built the car, and all caps doffed to David Hawkins as ever, cut a little slot in the bell housing here for the blower drive gears to come up. So he made these housings bespoke for the car, and in fact they're not the first set, because he tried various gear ratios before he got to this ideal one.
Yeah.
So for every gear ratio the shaft centres were different, and he made a new set of pattern equipment. So these are all cast in magnesium. This is a K200 Godfrey blower. Again, this manifold is David's pattern and design. And it's been pretty reliable, we have to say.
Yeah.
And you can see lots of other magnesium bits like the water pump housing and the steering box housing and the bracket for the steering box.
Yeah.
It's all magnesium. So
very light then.
Very light. Yes, he went to some trouble to keep the weight down. So the car weighs, I think, 737 kilos last time I weighed it, which is knocking on the door of the lightest ERA.
Yeah.
Just about the same, but it's 2-seater. So he did other bits as well. The gear lever extension is in mag. All the ball joint here is in mag, with a cracking it since the latest explosion. And then all the diff housing there is magnesium, again to David's patterns. And the rear axle clamp brackets, these are all mag. Back plates are mag, shockers are mag.
Yeah.
He went to some trouble.
Certainly did. It pays off, obviously, with the performance of it.
Yeah, so it's presently Prescott long course record holder, Lowton and Kerbra within the VSCC, and we don't plan on leaving it there. There's some more to be had. Yeah.
Harewood, for instance.
Yeah, Harewood is with myself driving R4A at the minute, but of course, we've got GP2 waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
So we'll probably end up with too many toys to play with, which will be very nice.
Right, so there we have it. So this is just a bonus. As I say, I didn't know this were going to be here today, but all you Riley fans, this is what it looks like without its clothes on. Okay then, we'll speak to you later.
Thank you.
Bye.